Hi, this is Kim here. Kim Semitis, the Divine Warrior Goddess. I'm just popping in to make a video today to talk about quantum transformation and what that really means. I think that if you're on the self-healing journey, which is actually getting back to just who you really are on a soul level, then you really want to transform yourself. I was on this journey for 20 years, and I always seeked to be better than I was the day before, or the moment before, or whatever. Learning how to have healthy communication, healthy relationships. And then as I went further, it was taking care of my energy and being responsible for what I do and who I am each moment of every day, and always striving to make better choices and working on my vibration. So if this sounds like you, what quantum transformation does is it speeds up the process. Think of it as a grasshopper and the big leaps that they take. Well, that's where I can take you, because I've learned all of this myself, and I can easily see the dynamics of what is going on in someone's life and how they can make changes to make their life more enriched and higher consciousness, multidimensionality, higher vibration. And all of these things help you to have better relationships, healthier communication, bring more love into your life, have more love for yourself. So quantum means fast. It means like now, like jumping from where you are to where you want to be in a short amount of time, and stepping into your power, the power that is already inside of you. It's not lost. It's not gone. You're looking at someone that I knew I was powerful, but I did not step into my power because I let everyone rule my life and rule my day to a certain extent. I was very heavy codependent. I suffered from anxiety and depression my entire life, which I no longer do. I can help you overcome these things because I have myself. And this is all in a natural state. There was no doctors or pharmaceuticals involved. And I want you to know this is how powerful you are. You may feel so beaten down by life, as I certainly did. And it doesn't have to be that way anymore. Now, it does take responsibility on your part to start observing who you allow into your world, and if they are beneficial, or are they stealing your energy? That's a tough one, because as a human, we need friends. We need our family in our life. But sometimes that's not the way that it is meant to be. It all depends on where you are and where they are. Excuse me. Oh, some energy. She just came in to clear out my throat chakra. So that's a hard one, to let go of these friends and family members that may have been a part of your life since the very beginning, and maybe they don't fit anymore. Just because they've always been around doesn't mean that they still do. So you have to get to the point of recognizing, are they supporting you, or are they pulling you back? Are they holding you back? Are they putting you down? Or are they fully supportive? I've gotten to the place where if someone is not fully supportive, then they no longer belong in my life, in my world, in my energy. My energy is so precious, and yours should be too. So as we take responsibility for our energy, and we no longer allow people to suck our energy, take our energy, we are stepping into our power. And it's not an easy transition, but because as humans, we think that we need all these people around because they always have been. But the more that you evolve, the more that you realize you don't need those people in your sphere any longer. They are toxic for you, and you need to take care of you, number one. Now, does that sound selfish? Yes, it does. But you do have to get a little selfish once you wake up to energy. You have to be selfish in the beginning. You have to learn to love you, and you have to be very careful of who you are around and where you go. And then you get into the self-mastery part of it, and you no longer have this need or want for a lot of friends. These are now energy connections which may only be with you for a short time or longer, depending on what the task is. I've really recommitted myself fully to service for bringing in the new earth and higher consciousness, and that is what I do. So if someone is not aligned with me, it no longer makes me sad, because I know that I'm worth it. And if I let those people remain, those souls remain in my life, all it does is drag my energy down. So I offer this tip up to you today to recognize your old patterns, and your old programs that are running that you need these people in your life, because you really don't. We are a sovereign being. And even though we are all part of one collective, we are all on our individual path and journey to higher consciousness, unity, and love. And that does mean that all the old has to go. It has to go to make room for the new. So when you make room for the new, it's probably not going to be the way that you think it is. And some people may think of me as being lonely, but I'm not. I'm not. I love my own company, and that's the place that you need to be. And I trust myself now. I am connected and fully embodied with my higher self now. My fear is going. My strength is getting stronger each day. My energy and my vibration now, wherever I go and whatever I do, I own that room. I don't mean that in a egotistical way. I mean that my energy fills that space with pure source love energy everywhere I go. So instead of calling myself an empath, as I used to, because an empath absorbs everything, which was me for many, many years of my life. And then you let everyone's energy glom onto you. So you take on their depression, you take on their anger and their sadness. And so part of self-mastery is what I help others do, is to know that doesn't have to be that way anymore. You radiate your energy out and nothing else can come in. That is a quantum transformation. That is healing on the highest level, but it's not healing. It's just revealing who we are at the core level. So that is what I offer now, is quantum transformational sessions, as opposed to clairvoyant readings and energy healings as I used to do, because I combine everything into this 1 hour session of energy healing and quantum transformation. And I also will include, or do include, quantum light code activation meditations personalized just for you during the session to activate these codes and power that you already hold inside. So this is what I have been led to do and to move forward doing, because realistically I've been doing it for years. But clairvoyant readings are very draining for me because people want to test me, and that would make me very angry, because that's not why I do what I do. So I have been led to do these quantum transformational sessions, and they are amazing. They are life-changing, and I'm pretty excited to be offering these now. So you can find me at KimberlyAnn'sTreasures.com. I am the Divine Warrior Goddess, and you can find me on Facebook, Divine Warrior Goddess, or Kimberly Ann's Treasures on Facebook, and I'll put those in the information for this video. And you have to value you. And as I'm still in the process, as we all are, we're constantly evolving. So I'm still in the process of valuing me and learning to receive. And I want to help you do the same. Because you can do it. No matter how down, lack of energy, feel defeated in life or in your relationships, you are not. And when we do these sessions, I help you raise your consciousness to a higher dimension for more beautiful realities, feeling love in your heart and your soul. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Love you all dearly.